The GST break takes effect tomorrow.
With the province joining in on this so-called tax holiday, consumers won't be paying the harmonized sales tax on a number of products. That includes kids' toys and clothing, restaurant meals, includes takeout, snacks, chocolate, beer, wine, cider, and the tax break will last until February the 15th.
Well, Canada's premiers are talking tariffs, threats into their own hands, or taking the threats into their own hands by proposing different responses. CTV National's Jeremy Sharon joins us with the latest on this. Good morning, Jeremy. So are there any overnight developments in the Canada-U.S. tariff border issue?
Good morning. Yeah, I mean, we continue to learn a little bit more about, as you mentioned, different approaches from different premiers. What we're hearing now is there are reports that Ontario Premier Doug Ford and his government are considering another measure as a form of retaliation to that threat of 25% tariffs from Donald Trump. Ontario is considering restricting the LCBO from buying American-made alcohol. The Crown Agency is the largest purchaser of alcohol in the world. That is yet another measure we're learning about that Ontario is considering. The other kind of new development here is we've learned from Alberta Premier Danielle Smith that Monday will be the day that the federal government will present its plan for the border publicly. We know that during a meeting this week, on Wednesday to be exact, with premiers, the Prime Minister presented a plan that Canada has to strengthen its border in response to this threat of tariffs from Donald Trump. But the federal government has been unwilling so far to share that plan publicly and has provided little details as to when it would share that plan publicly. We now know that Monday will be the day that the federal government will share that plan that the premiers have already learned about. Canadians will learn more about what the federal government is planning on Monday.
Yeah, and we'll have to wait and see if any of Premier Doug Ford's suggestions make their way into that plan. We'll be watching for it on Monday. CTV National's Jeremy Sharon, thanks so much for joining us. Have a good weekend, Jeremy. Take care.